Alright, there we go, I'm back. Oh, shit, forgot there was a controller there. Hello, hi Rocco, hi Tego. Alright, here we go. Now that I'm back, I just wanted to wait till I was back at the keyboard so I could just Control V this. There you go, get shouted out, you dork. Yeah, hope you're both doing well. Yeah, what was it? Sorry for the, I gotta stop doing this every stream. At this point, like, every stream I do, I, like, start off with, like, oh, sorry for the wait, sorry for the wait. And then I wait another, like, 2 weeks before streaming again. Yeah, no, I wasn't too eager to stream last week, given that we had, like... we were kind of snowed in for, like, a week. It feels like. Like, we didn't really get, plowed out much at all. So it was like maybe I think 5 days before I left the house again. But yeah, no, just especially with some of the windier days, I didn't want to risk being in the middle of a stream and losing power midway through. But yeah, sorry about that. But we get to do some more today. Oh, sorry, I need some water. If it's not too terribly obvious, I didn't really wake up all that long ago. Oh, sorry. Had to mute the mic for a little bit. I don't know what I don't know what had me coughing so much. Alright, yeah, let me hop. I'm sorry, before I hop over to the game. Spice! How's it going, Spice? How went the rest of... Oh shit, I gotta reconnect the controllers. How went the rest of your stream? What is... I know you were partnered with a charity. Was that just for the one stream, or is that for, like, the full month? Yeah, if you don't know who Spice is, they are an amazing bean. Sorry, they are an amazing plant. Piranha plant. Actually, I don't know if there's, like, a specific type of game you stream. I feel like it's kind of all over the place, which I feel like are my favorite kinds of streams. Shoot, what was I gonna do? Let me turn down the music. It was a bit more of an appropriate volume when I wasn't here. Oh, grip order. There we go. Oh, yeah, glad to hear it. Yeah, for the whole month for Black History Month? Hell yeah. Yeah, hopefully that's going well so far. Wait, what? Here, one second, I gotta do it again. Yeah. Switch Joy-Cons keep getting activated. Keep accidentally pressing a bumper or whatnot. Alright, there we go. Now they're on. You're all over the place in terms of games? Yeah, fair enough. Well, I was about to say I'm kind of the same way, but not really. At first, I feel like I've mostly just been gravitating towards like RPGs. Especially especially a lot of like JRPGs. Like, I feel like I really had to, like, force myself to not just start up another one and instead do Wind Waker. Alright, here, let me hop over. Wow, there we go. Love the one character from Soul Calibur just, like, giving you side eye as soon as I jump over. Oh. Sorry, 1 minute. Alright, sorry about that, I'm back. No, 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 not the opening monologue again. Game. Alright, I'm just gonna have to reset the game, I think. It's not listening to me. Alright, there we go. But yeah, sorry about that. Okay, good. It's capturing game audio. I just realized I never actually tested that. Squats? Yo, I got you, Spot. Okay, I'm gonna try to remember there's a ship right there. But I got you. I'm gonna... Now, what item did I have? Whatever, it's gonna be the sail now. I just accidentally pressed the, what is that, the X button? Alright, well, I guess I'll never know what item I had in the X slot. Alright, well. Alright, here we go. But yeah, hope you all are doing okay today. Happy weekend, finally. I don't know if anyone's watching the Olympics at the oh, shit, that's right. I just realized, I think some of the games are going on right now. I don't know if they're live. But, yeah, I forgot about that. I think I saw some things about them. I heard, I'm not gonna get too deep into it. I did hear that, at the opening ceremony, a few, specific people got, not so warm welcomes. A few of those people, uh, brought a smile to my face at the, how clearly upset they were. But again, I'm not gonna get into that. Alright, I think that was around 20. Whew. It is really funny to me that not streaming that often also has me just like not being as good at like general exercise. It's like skipping the gym at this point. I mean, not to compare doing a few push-ups to going to the gym. But you know, it's like kind of like the bare minimum work that I could put in. And so just not doing that is I don't know, it just kind of has like this obvious negative impact. What was I? Boomerang, that's it. Just trying to remember what item I usually... No! No! I got the side wrong! Oh, okay, doesn't matter. I got most of it. Alright. Okay, so... Okay, so, yeah, I do have 4 Triforce charts. It's so kind of them to put the Triforce on the, like, the back art of it. Just so people know what it's, supposed to point out to you. Alright, well, Tingle is the one who sent us the locations of the charts, so... Yeah, might as well go to him. Actually, no, let's not quite manipulate the wind just yet. Well, actually, wait, what direction? That one's going north. Uh... No, I'd rather... I'd rather just change the wind direction. It's not... If it was a shorter distance, I would just do like the little zigzag. I'm not going all the way to Tingle's Island like that. That's like 2... What is that? It's like 2 or 3 tiles south. Yeah, I don't know about that. What time is it anyway? I'm not gonna lie, I'd rather be doing this during the day and have some music and better visibility. If possible. Yeah, like that. There we go, it's better. Stinky ass fat. What the hell? What the hell? I haven't been streaming for more than like 15 minutes. I'm already catching strays. Damn. Oh, what's going on here? It's just the weather. I guess it's just the weather. Yeah, no, you stinky. Okay, wait, I'm not going in the right direction. I need to go further west. This chart, yeah, okay, so 1 down, 1 west. Hi, Potato! How's it going? Oh, no! What the fuck is that? Okay, that's... Hi, Potato, how's it going? Alright, good, I can just click it again, the poll. Alright, I'll put away the menu. Here, let me get the shadow sorted for you too. I mean, oh no, what's this command? I don't know what it does. But yeah, hope you've been doing well. Alright. Oh wait, isn't that like... Well, yeah, I guess the only way it isn't super late for you is if it's the, like, the morning for me. So, sorry about that. Okay, is that his island over there? Is that... It's just a boat, isn't it? Oh my gosh, I'm actually using the, that... Okay, I think that's... I think that's supposed to be a tree. On the left. Oh, my gosh, I don't think I've zoomed in on a silhouette. In, a while, if I ever have, on this game, but oh my gosh. Alright, well, might as well get closer to get a better look at it, just to make sure. I thought it was a boat at first, but I guess not. Oh, great, not you. Why the fuck? Okay, so may I ask why I had to, get rid of my sail to pull out my bow? Oh, is it because I'm using my hands already on the, what is it, the rudder? Kill? Oh, too late, I already killed. sorry about that. Oh, maybe it was the hook shot. Okay, because oh yeah, I guess that might be what I think I got that in the wind. Yeah, I got that in the wind temple. That's why I don't really remember having it. Wow, it really did not increase in polygons at all. Okay, well, that tells me that that is not Tingle's Island. So I'm guessing it's this one down here, though. In which case, you know, that island can just wait until later, I suppose. If it really matters that much. Oh, how kind of the shark dude is just is leading the way for me. I love when they don't quite get into a comfortable enough position to turn around to try to go head on at you. So they just end up, like they do just end up kind of leading the way for you. Oh, yeah, that sure does look like a place where Tingle would stay. Yeah, here, let's just get this charted. Who knows, if we're lucky, maybe we'll get like a fast travel mark here or something. Not that I think that charting out islands has anything to do with that. I still love these dudes a bit. As well as the sudden 180-degree turn they make. Let me tell you a little something about that island over there, small fry. The guy who lives there is named Tingle, but he won't grow up and act his age. He still dresses like a little kid. That is not normal. Still, from what I hear, he can decipher maps like nobody's business. Just goes to show you that you can't judge a person on appearance alone, Fry. Of course, the thing about this Tingle guy is that when it comes time to pay his deciphering fee, you better be ready to fork over some serious dough. Anyone who doesn't have a deep wallet won't be reading any maps, that's for sure. That's all the info I've got to offer. If you want to hear it again, you'll have to throw some more bait on the water for me. Sorry, but that's my policy, Fry. Can't go fighting evil on an empty stomach, you know. With that, I'm off. Alright, well, thanks, dude. Also gives confirmation that, I feel like someone said something. Or either someone said something or I saw something. Something clued me in that, Tingle was how you decipher the maps. This way to the Northern Fairy Isle. Wait to the Northern Fairy Isle soon. Increase your fortune! I almost immediately forgot that the blue... Are the blue ones usually electrified? I don't feel like they usually are. They are? Ah, okay. Maybe? I just don't know. Oh my gosh, dude. What is this? What is this? What the fuck is this place? I wasn't paying attention to the actual structure behind, but like, my god. What the hell am I looking at? There's multiple? You have a tinkle tuner, do you not? No, if you do not have one, do not worry about it. If you lack a tinkle tuner, it is sort of complicated, I suppose. No, do not go out of your way. No, really. I mean, it is quite useful, the tinkle tuner, I mean, but no, really, I would not expect you to heave-ho. Heave-ho. Oh, this is heavy. This is just between you and me. This guy has another brother. If that guy could just come and spin this thing instead of me. Heave-ho. Oh, Mr. Fairy! I've been longing to see you, sir. What should we play? What do you want to play? What, you're not here to play? That fragrant, musty scent. Sir, you have found a chart! Splendid, splendid. Show me. Why, You can't read that chart in its current state. Impossible, sir. Would you like me to decipher it for you? For 398 rupees? Alright. Tingle, tingle, Kululimpa! Wow, how did I know the words? Become readable! Forgot to put my phone off vibrate. There we go. Alright, let me get off that. Yeah, you got your chart deciphered. I got my chart deciphered. You still have to shell out if you want your charts deciphered. I'm not paying for that. Now you can use it to find a piece of the Triforce. Press up to open your C chart to check out its location. Would you like me to decipher another? Oh, is it just a flat 398, or does he ever increase it? Oh, jeez. Yeah, sure. Honestly, I think I might have enough rupees to do all of them. Assuming I don't need to spend rupees to get the other ones. Yeah, I'll still need to find the other 4 charts, I'm pretty sure, including one that's on like a ghost ship, I guess. Kululimpa. Oh, nice to actually like vocalized it. It's not just although I do kind of miss that the super compressed whatever tingle noise, if you want to call it that, from Majora's Mask. If mark the location. Alright. Anything else to say? Goodbye, Mr. Fairy. Please come visit me here at Tingle Tower again, where wonderful fairy magic makes the place spin and spin. Is there any actual reason that this is spinning, or is it just, is that his house? Does he just have them spin it for shits and giggles? This is terrifying. This is terrifying. This should have him, like, on a watch list. You know, I'm suddenly a lot less comfortable about having gotten him out of prison. I don't know. I feel just a little weird about that. Alright, so we got chart 1, chart 5, 6, 6, 7. Oh my gosh, I knew what I was doing there, didn't I? Oh shoot, do I need to... Oh no. Oh no. It's supposed to be like him downcharging you slightly, and then making you pay with interest and paying for 400 rupees. Okay. Oh. I'm starting to think yeah, okay, so I'm starting to... Where? Okay, so yeah, I'm starting to think, I'm gonna need to do a lot more charting. Like going to islands and, feeding the fish again. The reason why it's 398 is the translation wouldn't be concise from Japanese to English. Oh, something like that? Oh, gotcha. These seem so nondescript. Okay, here we go. This is where I usually... Just trying to figure out what screen it was I usually... Yeah, I think it's gonna bite me in the ass that I haven't been, marking these at all. Like, at all. Oh my gosh. Hmm. Yeah, I'm not sure I have any of the islands that, I don't think I have any of those islands marked. Huh. I'm trying to remember what the, I can't remember the, was it Song of Gales? Oh my gosh, Oak exploding. Hi, bye. Hi, John. Thanks for the resub. Yeah, how are you both doing? Um, where's the... Right, down, right, left, up. There we go. Okay, just got up a little bit ago. Ah, I gotcha. Well, welcome to the world of the waking. In this case, the wind waking. Probably could have phrased that better. Probably would have hit with a little more punch. But whatever. Yeah, hope you're having a good Saturday so far, both of you. You haven't missed much, really. You missed me doing squats, that's about it. Oh, and then also having, like, I think a few coughing fits. But besides that, not much. Oh, shit, wait. Okay, so I think I'm at a point where I just need to mark... I feel like I'm just gonna need to mark, like, every... Or chart every map, island. My bad. Just in case. Wonder how far in the game you are now? So I'm pretty sure I'm out of dungeons to do. At this point, I need to hunt for the parts of the Triforce. I think it's the only thing really left to do. The problem is, so far out of all the... Sorry, I have to find the Triforce charts, then pay to get them deciphered by Tingle, and then look at the deciphered charts and try to cross-reference if I've seen anywhere that looks like those islands. And so far, it seems like I've seen none of those islands, so, trying to figure out... I'm gonna have to do a bit of charting out, islands. I'm pretty sure this is, I think this is Windfish Isle, right? That super messed up island. Oh wait, is this one of them? Should come around these parts on nights when just a wee bit of the left half of the moon is missing. That's when it appears for... What? What? What's it? What is it? Oh, is that the end game now? End game-ish now, you're assuming? Yeah, I think relatively. There's a few dungeons left, but like I think they're like the last things that will be done. Oh, thank you for shouting out Spice, John. I think I'm all caught up on shoutouts at the moment. I got Potato, I got Spice, I got Tigo and Rocco. You've done the medley Makar stuff? The oh, like those dungeons? Yeah, I've done them. Yeah, unless you mean like the Korok seeds. I hope you're not referring to Kor. Hello? Goron? I'm what you call a traveling merchant. Yes, I'm just a cheery fellow who bobs between waves in search of all manner of rare items, cracked and pristine, wild and woolly. I came from distant lands because I heard there was a treasure of great worth on this island, but I can't find such a thing. Yeah, you're at the point. You're at the point now in the end game. Thought perhaps my fate would cross with that most mysterious of rare mystic of rare items, the fabled shop guru statue. It seems as though I'm off the mark yet again. By the by, for some reason, looking at that delivery bag of yours gives me a sneaking suspicion that might have some rare treasure hidden in its depths. Would you, if you have anything even slightly out of the ordinary in there, would you mind trading it in to me? Anything at all? This knapsack I'm looking around is stuffed full of all sorts of wondrous things. Why don't you show me what you've got, and I'll show you what I'll trade for it. Do I have one of those statues? I don't, but I do have a flower. Oh, that's town flower, is it not? In that case, would you be interested in trading that for the sea flower? Sure, why not? My fee will be... Oh, you're also charging rupees? Imagine Gorons just sink if they go in water. That's what happens in Majora's Mask if you're in Goron form and you fall in the water. Did Goron survive the flood? Flood is really interesting. That's gotta be terrifying. To be a Goron, you'll just sink right through. So by trading your goods for my goods, we formed a merchant's oath. As such, from now on, I shall honor a merchant's oath by sending shipments of my product to the Windfall Island shop. How, you ask? Why, my good pal, the postman will take it there for me, so it will likely get there before you do. Just head back to Windfall and see for yourself. Thanks again. Oh, wait, is that it? Aha, okay, this is... Wow, that was actually... Okay, that was actually quite convenient. I'm gonna be honest, I kind of forget about this island, partly because of, you know, look at the state of it. Not exactly, in the best of sorts. Okay, I guess my, wait, it showed... I had the map up for a little bit. Thought. Alright, can't figure out how to pull up the map again, but, I was pretty sure that with the island, it just had everything, like, in dark except for where I was standing, and these two islands here. Don't know if that has anything to do with it. Or sorry, I don't know if that has anything to do with accessibility. Actually, made the game's stories make more sense if you're not a super fan. At least with this game, they make the connections a lot. Yeah. No, true. This absolutely... It's kind of weird how much it... It kind of feels weird how much it does call back to a specific previous, like, Zelda game compared to, like, others. Breath of the Wild makes no sense. Yeah, I'm not sure what they meant when they said, when someone asked, like, oh, hey, where in the timeline? It's like, oh, well, it's the inevitable outcome of all timelines. It's its own separate unit. Yeah, no, it's like, oh, well, you see, I mean, it's at the end of everyone, you know? So, like, the great, like, this will eventually lead to Breath of the Wild. Twilight Princess will eventually lead to Breath of the Wild. Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link, will eventually lead to Breath of the Wild. I think... sorry, I just completely glossed over the fact I got a piece of the Triforce. I just dug it out from the sea floor. It'd be funny if that one was also, like, right here. Okay, but yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go sailing again. Yeah, no, it is very silly. The main reason I came over to this part of the sea was just because there's all this Uncharted. I figured I would go try to scout out some of these islands and try to mark them. I'm glad I turned around. That would have sucked. My issues, they don't make the story's connections make sense. They really don't make any effort to explain anything in the timeline. Yeah, I don't know. The overarching story of like the Zelda games doesn't really connect all that well, I feel like. There's a few exceptions of like there's a few exceptions of like basically direct sequels, but besides that, it doesn't really connect all that well, and they are probably best just viewed as separate separate stories or separate iterations of the same story. Like it's so vague you can just completely ignore it, yet devs clearly try to make them connect. Yeah, it's a weird middle ground. I'm not sure how to feel about it most of the time. Pilot of Steel. That's a weird name for it, considering I think there's another place that had this appearance. Fabled set of Triumph forks. Say, you're my young fry on that island. You know, a chart showing you where to find them. Of course, getting it's the hard part. Interesting. An official timeline, which also kind of adds to devs being aware of what they're doing. Yeah, it you know, yeah, it is. It does just. Hi. I don't know why I just tried to use my sword to hit you. Okay, maybe I have been here already because there's no boats here. Actually, this might be okay. This might be. Hold on a second. Okay, first of all, this might be where I got the 1C chart. Or the Triforce chart. As much as I gave Dark Souls 2 shit, it does a pretty good job of explaining where it exists in relation to the first and third. Yeah. Yep. This looks to me... Yep. Alright, yeah, I already did this. Back out we go. Very slowly. Also pretty vague. Yeah. I don't know, I really don't know how to feel about just like quote unquote like Zelda lore, I guess. Which is just kinda strange in general. It really is just kind of like part of it's also just like developer intention. It's also just it's hard to connect. I feel like it's got to be hard to connect so many games spanning so far back. Keep in mind. Actually, when was Zelda 1 released? Was that like 85 or 86? I don't really remember. Or 87. I know it was on the NES. I just don't really or sorry, the Famicom first, but just don't really know exactly what year. Let's see what you have for us. Actually, I just realized I need to look for the... Wait, I think I was already here as well for the... Something about sailing around here with the real huge cannons. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's about the... Yeah, you know, I was in this corner already. Huh. Skyward Sword being on the Wii and having it be the first in the timeline is kind of where I think the series has its issues with timeline stuff. You don't play all the games, you won't understand why the fuck Ganon shows up all the time. Yeah, no. For real. Oh, I forgot. I was gonna look at the, Hi. I forgot. I was gonna try to look at the moon somewhere. Wherever it is. And, I was gonna try to figure out what the moon phase was. Because now I'm curious about what the heck that, the one thing is. It's the Kingdom Hearts syndrome? Yeah. No. The Zelda series is very much in, like, I feel like kind of a weird position. Because, like, Mario doesn't... the Mario franchise doesn't really try to establish a timeline, so to speak, I don't think. It's just kind of a loose idea. Again, this game is weird because if you have a basic understanding of timelines, you're very good with the story, but even if you don't, you can see what the series is trying to do. Yeah, it's like... I do feel like most people aren't gonna think, oh, they aren't connected. They're all interdependent of like they're all independent of each other or whatnot. Because then the games, because again, the games will refer to something that happened in another game, or like, well, this one I think is one of the most explicit of like, oh yeah, this thing that happened in this legend that sounds suspiciously like a Zelda game. The opening cutscene does a lot for this game's setup, you feel? Yeah. Well, I mean, it also has the same pitfalls as a lot of other games that try to do like an exposition dump at the beginning of the game of just like, good chance you won't remember it later on. Like, when it becomes relevant, there's a good chance you just won't really remember the details of it, or at least like what were the actual important details. Long ago, there's a huge fairy who lived to the south of here in the forest on Outset Island. All that's left is the ruins of the fairy fountain where she lived. It's sort of sad. To tell you the truth, there still is a fairy there. Yep, she's still alive and kicking down there, Fry. Yeah, well, I really screwed myself over with how many times I just didn't pick up more bait. You're so confused as what the fuck Majora's was trying to do until you remembered it's in the same engine as Ocarina, so it's a follow-up. Yeah. I do also just find it kind of funny with Majora's Mask that it is all the what is it? It's all the same like character models and whatnot. Very oftentimes given to a much different character or a much deeper character than. I love how many like main characters and their models were given to like very like not that important side characters, and people who look like gosh, what is it? And like you have Cathay, who has a unique character model, but then you have Anju, the other half of that side quest line, whose original role in the Ocarina of Time was Cuckoo Lady. She's the one who goes, "Oh no, my chickens! They're missing! Can you bring back all my chickens, please? Thank you, I can't touch them, I'm allergic to them, but I love them." And then she gives you a bottle. Oh, and then I think she might be siblings with the one guy without the hair who's only out at night. For sure. Talking about it, that thing that appears on nights when a wee bit of the right half of the moon is missing. Does that also appear here? I'm not gonna lie, I kind of missed the first part of it. Oh wait, first let me see what the map for this looks like. And Dampy the Chat is just in both games. Yeah, he's just the same guy. They weren't gonna get him to do anything else. He has the shovel. He has the walk. He's very distinctly Dampy shaped. Like there isn't. I feel like there isn't too much they would have given him to do. Let's see. Can I use the hook shot? Aha, okay. For a second I thought I couldn't. It was just out of range. There's some lore theory explaining how they're both different people. Wish that'd be fun. That would be funny. I'm pretty sure I remember. I think I remember hearing somewhere that it was in the. What is it? I feel like I remember hearing somewhere. I don't know if it's true at all, but that the original version of Majora's Mask was planned on potentially having like a. Not the 3DS version, because Majora's Mask 3D did add the fishing holes, but that the original was going to have fishing holes, and that they were going to have an NPC fisherman there who just chilled out and had he was just a chill fisherman who would just be, just hanging out there, just catching fish. I don't know if he'd be like releasing them or if it was just like, oh yeah, look, put him in my tank. And his character model was going to be Ganondorf. Like, Ganondorf was going to be a Majora's Mask and just chilling out and fishing the whole time. And, like, I don't know if that is true. I kind of wish it was, because that sounds amazing. Yeah, I don't know if that's true at all. I just, like, vaguely remember hearing that somewhere. But I would have died for it if that were true. But instead we have the we have the Majora's Mask 3D. The fishing holes that just have the same just have the same dude who's also running the shop. They have the same dude that's also running like 2 different shops in Clocktown. So he has like 4 jobs, I think, basically. Excuse me. Oh gosh, not this area again. I don't believe this is related to the Triforce charts and whatnot, but I'm here, so I'm exploring it. Oh gosh, it still made me jump. But you fucker! Is it because I stepped on the... Is it because I stepped on the little pool he was in? I don't know. Like, maybe I shouldn't have bombed that, because it might be harder to tell. But it's good. Okay, I think the problem might be that I stepped on the surface it was sticking out of. That probably didn't do me any favors. It's cool to get to explore this place after the last one, though. It was just completely inaccessible. It was just for shooting fire arrows. Hello? Who are you? Oh. Okay, then. It's, yeah, that's fine. See, it's an okay reward. There's works. Okay, I hope I don't aggro the other one while I'm fighting this. Ooh. Okay, I did not like that. I'm just kind of surprised because I never had that issue of like standing on top of the surface and getting grabbed that way. And I think both other dungeons. Like, I think the Earth and Wind Temple had them. I didn't have that issue. So, yeah, I don't know. It just seemed weird. Ah. Darn. Oh, sorry, I'm especially chatty today for whatever reason. Let's see, this isn't where... Actually, I don't think I went in either of these. Please don't blow up today, Oak? Oh, alright. No promises, Potato, but I'll try not to. Thank you for the encouragement. It's the beginning. It's just like the Lost Woods, so I need to figure out the order. But without music to guide. Alright, does it... Yeah, it resets the enemies every time. That's a little annoying. No! Saw what you were trying to do there. Thank you for the shout out to Potato. Alright, let's see one of these, I guess. Oh. I'm not liking this place a ton anymore. I was liking it more before I had to walk through the same areas over and over. I liked this area before I knew what this area was. Okay, let's try the closer one this time. Alright, it's different. Ooh. Alright, I'm not gonna blow off the top of that one. Although... Okay, I think that's the first area. Okay, good. For a second, I kind of thought the game was like, oh, do you go through one of these two? Or do you go through one of, like, the 5 here that you could use? And I was not going to be very happy about it. We'll start with left, because Lonk is left-handed. Hi. Here, I'll take bumps, thank you. No, open. Got a ghost ship chart. Okay then. Is this required? Is this required progression then? I thought this was... I kind of assumed this would be like a side area. Truth be told, I don't really even know why I came in here. Okay then. Alright, well, how precise is it? That's the question. Do I need to pay Tingle to decipher it? What? Oh, is this the thing? Oh, this is it. This is the thing that appears. Okay, so its location is determined by the phase of the moon. Huh. Okay then. Just need to figure out what some of these areas are. Only one I know for sure is the Windfish Isle up in the top left, but that doesn't really help if I only know what one of these things are. Sorry, Great Fish Isle, not Windfish Isle. You got the funky chart? Yeah. There was Diamond Step. Diamond. Yeah, Diamond Step. Yeah, that's one of them. Diamond Step is a little bit gone from the right. It's a little bit. So. I'm sorry, I forget the names of moon phases. So I think it's. Ugh. So I think that would be diamond stuff. I think that'd be like a wax. What is that? Like a waxing gibbous. And I think Great Fish Isle is a waning gibbous. I don't know what that top one is. It kind of looks like the game is saying, okay, so on the full moon it'll appear on the crescent moon, and on the crescent moon it'll appear at the island at the bottom left. So basically, you got to go to the island on the bottom left. You have to look this up on your playthrough because you missed it. You missed the chart, or you missed what'd you miss? Yeah, no, is there any indication that this is here? Because like I'll be like full transparency, there have been a few things like I have kind of resorted to looking up for the sake of brevity. Um, this is not one of them. This is not one of the things I looked up. If I had decided to just explore here, let me get back to it. If I had just decided to, well, I already explored this one. I already did that one. I guess I technically did that one. Did that one. Alright. I guess to be fair, I kind of lucked out that I already did the surrounding islands, so it kind of made this one stand out a little more, I guess. The it hints are for the actual ship itself. Oh no. I know that the no. I get now that it is referring to the ship, but like, is that the only hint the game gives you as to like finding the ghost ship for the Triforce chart? Like if those aren't sufficient, then you just have to look out and find the chart outlining how to find it. Or they just want you to make your own ghost ship chart. And on the wiki, there's 2 fish hints that tell you about the chart. Oh. So you need the chart for that. Is that what... I totally skipped the first page of the fish's hint. Is that what he was talking about? Oh gosh, this is why I avoided this island. I hate these things. I still hate these things. I dislike you immensely. Alright, fairly weak though, I guess. Is this out of range? It might be out of range. You should be looking for the fish for this island. I think the fish on the island you were just at would have told you about the chart. Just forgot about it because you didn't write it down properly, what island he was on. Oh yeah, fair enough. Yeah, no, I just completely missed it. I think I was talking about something, and I just missed the first page and was like, oops, hope that wasn't important. Uh, Link? What the fuck? I got scared for a second. I thought I got like I thought I was stuck. Hi. What do I do about you? Just throw these? No. Hook shot? Like you get near it but not get on it. I feel like if there was an obvious solution to these, I kind of already forgot it. I mean, that flag post kind of makes me think maybe just hook shot again. Oh gosh, if I can get a decent angle on it, that is. Just kind of logically feels artificial since you get the hits from the fish about seeing the ghost ship at certain times. Yeah, no, I get what you mean. Wait, can I stand here and see the post? No. No, not really. Alright, whatever. I'm not going to worry too much about that. What I am going to worry about is finding the fish for this island. And getting it charted so I can go literally anywhere else. There you are. Just looking for you, bud. I'm gonna need to top off on bait again soon. People had issues with the side quests and the charts in general. I think overall it's a cool thing to. No, it's definitely cool. Although I had heard without any real specific like details about it, the infamous Triforce hunt. And I kind of figured it was going to be a bit of an ordeal. I heard taking one chart information. Even side quests because you need to do it to beat the get. Yeah, true. Wait. Oh shit! Wait, the chart just tells you where it is. Like you don't have to look at the phase of the moon. It just says. In an island due east of here lives an old man who was once a master swordsman. He's got proof of it too. He has a knight's crest. Want to know what that thing is, Fry? Well, too bad. I can't go giving away every secret. So that's all the info I gotta give. I thought he was saying besides, that's all the info I gotta give. Oh, dude, I can't tell you everything. It doesn't matter anyway, because I don't know. I don't know what it is. But yeah, excuse me. Read the pirate chart again. It just has an icon of a blue ship there. It literally, I don't even have to look at the phase of. Can you even really see them? I haven't looked at them really much at all. I don't think I'm gonna see it right now anyway. It's the ghost ship visiting because of all the death and destruction on the island. It's like they weren't confident kids could figure this out. Yeah, you know, to be fair, as a kid, I probably wouldn't have figured this out. I mean, as an adult, I can barely say that I can barely say I like quote unquote figured. No, actually, I can't say I figured it out because again, the chart literally just solves the problem for me. I was like, oh my gosh, ooh, what's it? And then I just ignored it and kept on going. And maybe that just arises from an expectation of games just kind of holding your hand these days. Like, whether you want it or not, you just expect it. Oh, oh, there you are. Here we go, we get to start Phantom Hourglass early boarding the ghost ship. They just did the Majora's Mask thing with the quest log. This game would have been much better. Yeah, potentially. Oh, it just sucks me right in. Oh, oops. Alright, now. It'd be kind of funny if it was just the one room. Wait, is it just the one room? Alright, well, that was the ghost ship. I thought it was gonna be like a gauntlet. This game totally wasn't right. Oh yeah, absolutely. Okay, goodbye, ghost ship. Wow, that was a lot of intrigue and there was so much intrigue and excitement on the not that. The incredible chart. Seeing like a ghost ship on the side saying, "Oh, there's a chart on there." Wait a second. Wait, it does just tell me where the Triforce pieces are once they're deciphered. Oh, so I don't need to go deciphering. I don't need to go charting every single island then. Do I? Huh. I really was about to... Not just for beating the game now. You did it for funsies? Yeah, fair enough. I should have been doing more, I should have been having more, islands charted out. Most of the time it was basically just I missed the fish, and I really didn't want to play the, what is it called again? Wind's I didn't want to play the Wind's Requiem again. I almost said the Ballad of Gales, that's something else. Yeah, this is my, I believe this is my last bit of bait, so I'll need to go find... I need to go find Beetle again if I want to chart out any more islands. Ooh, Southern Fairy Island. I don't know if I've been here, actually, come to think of it. Just between you and me, Atsa Island, buried beneath the black soil, there's some serious treasure. Sounds like I'm trying to pull your leg into it, just try digging there. Try digging? Wait, can I dig? do I just use a bomb? You already kind of missed this game? Oh, I'm sorry. You would have loved this if you had a GameCube growing up. I did have a GameCube growing up. I did not have this game on it. What is it? I think I said it before. The only experience I had with this game before streaming it was a well, first-hand experience I had with this game. It's so full of whimsy, yeah. The only experience I think I've had with this game prior to... I think I've already been here. Yeah, the only experience I had was, yeah, I have. The only experience I had was, I think it was like a 20-minute demo on a, what was it? It was like the, it was like Legend, it was like Zelda Collector's Edition or something like that. It was basically a, like a GameCube disc with, I think it was Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Zelda 1 and Zelda 2, all ported to the GameCube, or emulated. You know, whatever. Whichever term it is, I kind of forget. Incredible chart. Okay, so just north then. But yeah, it had those four. It had a few. It had a trailer for Wind Waker. It had a trailer for the 20th anniversary of Zelda, I think it was at the time. Because it was around like 2005, 2006, whichever year it was. I think. But yeah, I think they were. I think it was the 20th anniversary. I might be wrong about that. And that one just basically had like, a bit of footage from every Zelda game up to that point, and to throw them together for, like, a little celebration of the series. It was kind of neat. Yeah, I think, from what I remember, I think in Japan it was... What is it? I think in Japan it was like a Nintendo... It was like a Club Nintendo reward or something like that. Whatever program they had. And then the US and possibly Europe? I don't know exactly like where it was released. I think I remember for ours it basically just... I think it came with the console. It was just kind of bundled in with it. So that was how we got ours. You know, I think I would have enjoyed the game quite a bit. I remember... What is it? I remember thinking that, because I think I held a grudge against one of my sisters, because she would always just put discs, like... She would always just put the discs on the, like... on the shelf. Like, just on its own, not in a case, not in anything. And I was convinced that the demo was... I actually don't know if the demo was supposed to be replayable or not. Or if it was, like, hard-coded, like, hey, once you hit 20 minutes, do not boot up anymore. Like, it basically just had, like, a kill switch based on how much time was played on it. But, I remember being convinced that my, sister had, like, ruined that part of the disc. Oh, it's you. Wait. Oh no, that's a platform chart. Huh. Oh, yeah, this is the one I'm on right now. so that's behind me relative to Link out in the water. So I feel like that's kind of a weird spot for a piece of the Triforce, just sitting out in the water just a little ways away. Oh, shoot, sorry, I missed the redeem. 20 seconds of holding plank. Yeah, sorry, Spice, sorry. Alright, here. Let me move my chair a little bit. There. Sorry, I kinda... Sometimes I kinda zone out a little bit. There. Oh, don't know if you heard that. That was my ankle. All my joints are cracking. Alright, so pretty sure plank is like... I think that's just like you just kind of stand up on your forearms and your, like the tips of your toes. I'm pretty sure. So yeah, I'll do that for like 20 seconds. Alright. 3, 2, 1, and go. But yeah, no, I had a little bit of a weird relationship with the Zelda series growing up. In regards to that. What else? The GameCube ports of the games were just kind of weird in general. I remember they were very buggy, and if you think uh, okay, well, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. The Switch versions of the games were those were really bad at first, like really bad. Like I don't know how they did it so badly. All right. Was that 20 seconds? I'm gonna be honest. Sorry, I wasn't really counting. For whatever reason, I can't count and talk at the same time. I was just kind of trying to go until I couldn't really speak. If it's not 20 seconds, let me know. I'll just go back and do like another 10 to 20 free of charge. But yeah, I mean, there's not really too much I think I need to say about the Switch emulated versions because those were I mean, those kind of speak for themselves. That was like, gosh, what was it? I think it was like the fog. It was like the fog texture or the fog rendering was not there at all. Um, the main thing I remember seeing is I think it was in the Dark Link boss room. What is it? The water that was in there. They accidentally. I think what ended up being the explanation for it was that like it just looked hideous, and the explanation for it was that somehow they got the textures mixed up. Like at some point in the process, the textures just got swapped. They stinky? Yeah, no, they are. Um, not as much now. Like that, I'd say they are a lot better now. All right, there we go. I think I just got another piece of the Triforce. But yeah, no. I think the explanation was that they didn't take the water texture that they were supposed to, and it basically grabbed the texture of the rock that was in the boss room. So the water, instead of looking like pristine and reflective, was just completely muddy. Because it was literally using a rock texture that was just rolling across it. Um, yeah, no, I don't know what was up with that. They've since fixed, I think, a few of these, actually quite a bit of these issues. But, oh, sorry, off topic. Only need 6 more. The main reason, sorry, the reason I was bringing it up initially was I think it was yeah, oh yeah, the GameCube versions. It really did not, like, perform that well at all. Like, very frequently the game would just drop to, like, Oh, there's another Triforce chart in the neighboring sector. But, yeah, no, frequently the frame rate would just go into, like, the single digits whenever there was, like, a lot of activity going on at any given point for both that and Majora's Mask. Like, the N64 games did not really perform all that well on it. Although I will say, growing up, the way I played those games was with the GameCube controller, so it did feel a little weird playing them with well, I mean, actually, for most of it, I was playing using just a Switch controller. But when I did finally get my hands on the N64 controller, that was quite nice. As bad as it was trying to play some of the N64 games with a Switch controller, this game was hell trying to play with. Like, I tried to test it out at first with like Joy-Cons when I initially got the Switch 2. It was bad. It was bad. I'm glad I didn't continue trying. Yeah, I'm actually kind of disappointed in the whole ghost ship thing. Maybe that's the reason why they made oh, not Spirit. Did I say Spirit Tracks earlier? I meant Phantom Hourglass. Missing tonight's stream. Enjoy the hunt. Oh, okay. All right. Well, take care, Lucky. Glad you were able to drop in for a little bit. It was good to see you. Yeah, you're not missing a ton, I don't think. We did the ghost ship, and it was very disappointing. Other than that, I'm just hunting pieces of the Triforce, and then after that, I'm probably just gonna call it there. I don't even know if I'm gonna do all of them, necessarily. We're gonna see. I might leave a few to kick off next time. Not too certain. Wait, is this the... Oh, is this the, Mrs. Marie's Cabana, property of Windfall Island's lovely teacher. Visitors not welcome to management. Oh, it's this place! I've been here before. Don't touch me with those filthy hands, you mischievous little scamp. Master alone. Okay, well, what if I told you I was not a grubby little scamp? Unclean, most foul, don't lay those grubby hands. Are you the new master? Are you Master Long? Ah, I'm so pleased to hear that name. Master Long, please be gentle on this fine door. Grab his hand to open it. What is this door? Oh, this is... No! 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 Oh my gosh. You're shitting me. Do you have an interest in the amusements of nobility? Why is the nobility looking at... Why is the nobility to play around with... Is she... Huh? Like, why do they just have, like, is this her child? Why do they just... I'm sorry, I don't like him saying the amusements of nobility with, a very, very young child. As, like, the picture... Like, maybe he just means puzzles, but, like... Mrs. Marie. Mrs. Marie, this is not a very good look here. I do indeed. Sure. Indeed, I would. Tilt it up, down, left, or right to move the panels. Try to arrange the picture. I will place the final panel in the top right space to complete the painting. Oh, Master, please bear in mind that this game is for amusement only. If you are successful... All I can offer as a reward is money. Do remember that. I hate you. Oh my gosh, this is terrible. This is cruelty. Against me, personally. Alright. I'm just gonna say wholeheartedly I've never been very good at these types of puzzles in general. I'll do my best, although it did say all it is money. So I don't know. I'll see how this goes. But I'm not like gonna be super heartbroken if I don't finish this. Ugh. Gosh, this really is quite terrible. So yeah, lucky this is what you're missing out on. Gosh. Up. Alright. Let's see. Oh wait, yeah, if I'm doing, I'm just cycling it all around, like a big circle, then I can basically do the same thing on a smaller scale, probably. It's just... Oh yeah, it's just shuffle them around. Try to organize them a little better. Okay. Let's see here. This sure is a this sure is a riveting street. So what are the things on the left anyway? I thought those were going to be like movements that you were. I thought it was going to be like, okay, you have this many moves remaining to like finish the puzzle or something, and that just hasn't been. It just hasn't been what this is. I'm not sure what is that like the tip of his ear right there? I'm trying to figure out what that one piece is. So as it stands, I'm not entirely certain. Okay, wait a second. Okay, so yeah, if I can get those center ones in position, then I can probably. Hmm. Does present okay? Does present the issue of not really being able to. Hmm. Let's see here. So. So if I. Hoping I don't completely ruin this. With I don't even know what I'm trying to do here. I was gonna say I could probably try to cycle it around until certain ones are in like the right spot. But I feel like that's just kind of nonsense. Like, since the center ones are all in place, but I would kind of have to necessarily ruin some of the center ones in order to get others, like, to move anywhere. It's the only thing here, really. No, yeah, sadly I must quit. All of a sudden, I've become painfully aware of my existence as a door. I'm sorry, I can't. Ow. That's what that made me want to do. Yeah, I was gonna say, it seems like it'd be such a nice house or something, but first of all, there's no bed, unless you just sleep outside or in the tub right here. Yeah, no, I'm gonna go do like literally anything else. Anyway, wasn't there supposed to be a Triforce chart here? Or yeah, there's supposed to be a Triforce chart here somewhere. Yeah, I see it. It's up there. Do I use the breeze to get up there? Do I get up on the house? Oh. Oh my god, why would you do that? Oh, there's a... I see it. Okay, I didn't see the tree. If I can reach it, that is. Ah, here we go. There we are. Yeah, I do love how the charts leading to the Triforce pieces are... Oh. No, it's just a regular treasure chart. Alright then. There's probably two of your favorite things, Snot-Nosed Kid and Sliding Putt. Yeah, no, that was, they really know the key to my heart. That's a good idea. Alright, well, anything behind the waterfall? No, doesn't seem like it. Okay, well, I sure hope the game wasn't lying about the, there being nothing on offer for winning that puzzle except rupees. Because, that would kind of suck if they just lied. Maybe I might have to do this, this Korok. Not Korok seed, you know what I mean. Might have to help this, Korok. Maybe he'll give it or something. Right. Maybe I'll sail around the island or something. We'll do our best. We'll try to figure this out. It would be kind of nice if I just sailed around the back of this and there was just like a very obvious like cave I couldn't see from elsewhere. Yeah, okay, so yeah, Mrs. Murray is either a sadist or a masochist. I don't know which would be well, a sadist would be worse. But, yeah, no, I really question her choice of recreation. Just, like, alright, at least Tingle is here. It's not a total wash. We can get more, bait. No, no! No! Not Tingle, Beetle! Let me go! Beetle! Beetle, fucking stop! What the hell? You're such a dick. Oh my gosh. Thank you. It's actively trying to avoid me. You can't convince me otherwise.
Thank you. Bye.
That's right, you look sad. You go ahead and look sad and depressed. You mope around. That's what you deserve. Get the hell out of here. Go huck your way someone not someone, somewhere else. That's right, get out of here. Totally didn't forget that you were here. I already forget what direction the wind is blowing. get pranked. Okay. Kind of has a bit more range to that than I usually remember it having. Can I get the water from just anywhere in here, I think? Pretty sure I can. Actually gonna save that because I think that has, Grandma's soup, I think, has, you can restore magic from it. Forest water, here we go. Alright, and I don't think I can fast travel with it. I would assume not anyway. Most time-related trials or whatnot in like Ocarina and Majora's would be immediately disabled if you fast traveled with it. It's generally supposed to be a challenge of, hey, how fast can you navigate the world like personally, as opposed to using... You know, it's not really much of a challenge if you can just press the fast travel button to go to where you need to deliver it. And whatnot. Also, wouldn't really make sense for them to give you 20 minutes if, like, it didn't take you more than 5 to get anywhere in the game. Wait, am I already... Alright, I'm already going towards this one, so I might as well... Wait, is it this island? I think it's this island. Alright, we'll see if we can water one over here first. And then we'll go to the one by the cabana. Hopefully that has a Triforce piece. Okay. What the heck? It's like a little mini dungeon to go through to get up there. Oh my gosh, I think it might be. At least like a platforming puzzle. Okay, yeah, no wonder the tree can't grow. You got all this shit going on in the soil underneath it. I don't know, I feel like I'm not so sure that, I'm not so sure that some forest water is gonna help with this issue. There, well, can I use the hook shot to get up in there? Can I still grab onto chests with it? I mean, actually, yeah, I'm not sure if I can. Oh, I can grab onto little chestnut things. Yeah, no, it seems like you can no longer grab onto the chests. Thank you, invisible hitboxes. Can I grab anything up above? Because I can see that there's... whatever those platform things are. Do I have to throw one of these up onto, like, one of the steps? Alright, look, this is really illuminating and all, but I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go water the withering sapling that I went through all this effort to go do. I'm just gonna. Here, I'm gonna give it one last Hail Mary. Yeah, I can't grab anything? Oh no, that's so sad. Anyway, good luck, dude. Maybe next time you can put the tree somewhere a little easier to reach. I mean, it's already basically withering and dead. Why don't you just move it now? It can't be that much work. Says the person who's always complaining about having to use the Wind Waker to use the command melody or to change the direction of the wind or any brief little task that it might be needed for. But yeah, hopefully I don't run out of time. Not that I think I spent that much time in there. Alright, yeah, and then I'm not entirely... I don't know. I might take a brief break. That might help me get a little bit of my might help put the wind back in my sails. just a little sailor joke. It is kind of crazy how just insanely tall that is. The Tower of the Gods really does just look like it's right on the... It looks like it's not that big. It looks like it's not that big and it's just sitting like... It's just sitting like on the horizon in like every corner of the map basically as soon as it rises out of the sea. Yeah. Let's see here. Alright. Here you go, you crybaby. Pour force water on it. It still has not recovered all of its vigor. Force water, you have will turn to plain water in just 1340. Pray, please, you must find a way to help my fellow Koroks. Wait, do you have to do all of them in 20 minutes? Like, does that say... Oh, along the oasis. I'm glad they renamed it. Does it wither again if you don't get all of them in time? Is it like a... You have to speed run getting all of them? Alright. Tell you what, I'm going to take a little bit of a break. I'll be gone for maybe like 5 to 10 minutes to get something to eat. I will be back, and we will continue. We'll continue the Triforce hunt for a bit. In the meantime, I'm just gonna run ads really quick. Like really quick, I mean 3 minutes. But feel free. Basically, just if you don't want to sit through ads, feel free to click off or tab out or whatever. Like you don't feel like you need to watch them. I just want to run them so that we have the. First of all, because nothing is going to be going on. And then secondly, so that we can get the 1 hour with pre-rolls off. Yeah, alright, I will be back in a bit. In the meantime, here, let me see if I can... Okay, good, the playlist wasn't playing. Here we go. We'll get some music playing for a bit. Yeah, alright, I'll be back. Pre-rolls start... Not pre-rolls, sorry. Ad break starts right about now. Here we go. Just want to get a... Oh, wait, no, Here, 1 second. I have a better idea. There we go. There we go. Just not gonna give any context. So if someone clicks on stream, they'll just see this. Here, alright, and I'll turn, Here, I'll turn off my, my little avatar. Okay. I'll be back in a bit. Oh my gosh. God forbid you're still watching and the ad break is running, so when you come back you just see this. Alright. Be right back. I am back. No, they messed up our vigil. How are we supposed to pay our respects now? Ugh. Yep. Sorry about that. Oh. Hi, John. How's it going? Yeah, forest water became plain water. Sorry, I had this set up as not that. I had this set up as the little screen for it to be on while I was away. Yeah, hope you're doing well. Was it just doing the Triforce hunt part of the game? Also, this place belongs to me now, I guess. Not that I'm ever going to use it with something like this sitting here. Oh, here, let me turn off the music. Now that I'm back. Yeah, I'm gonna try to go on a little bit longer. Here, let me get the... I'm gonna be very confused the next time I have to, like, go AFK for a bit. I pull that up and it says Forever in Our Hearts. I didn't rename that or fix it or anything. It still just says BRB as, like, the label for that. Whew. Sorry if I sound a little weird. I'm just kind of... just a little colder than I was initially. Oh my gosh, you really do have to water all of them at once. That is insane. Okay, so for the... to help all the Koroks with their trees, you really do need to water all of them in quick succession within 20 minutes. That's, Alright, so, I don't know, maybe... Can you fast travel for that? If you have to do all of them, then I sure hope you can. Alright. No, let's not. Incredible chart. I'm trying to figure out if the chart being there, I don't think it has anything to do with relative location on the tile, because all the Triforce shards are displayed on the right. We'll figure that out later, I guess. In the meantime, here, let's see if we can go 2 tiles east. Wait a second. Wait, 2 tiles east. Is that where we just were before? Did I leave an island with a Triforce chart? Or with a Triforce piece to go to an island with a Triforce chart and fail to get both of them? Oh, but yeah, up here. Oh, shoot. Here, 1 second. Let me get the little character back. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. There we go. But yeah, hope your hope your weekend's going well. Haven't spoken to you in a good while. Well, I mean, every now and then I send like a little something, but like properly spoken, you know what I mean. Oh yeah, if I have any more Triforce charts, I should probably open them. Alright. Well, yeah, thanks for thanks for your patience. Feelings on the HD Wii U version? Well, first of all, welcome, and second, I don't really know. I haven't played the Wii U version. I never had a Wii U. I mean, it seems, it seems alright, minus the Like, I know they made a few quality of life improvements with like uh what is it? I think the Wind Waker, so it wasn't always repeating the same melodies as like it wasn't always doing the little encore performance every time you do a song, which would save a lot of time. Um, I think I think the Tingle Tuner got replaced with the Tingle Bottle, which then became a defunct service. Only place the tune once on each boot. Ah, gotcha. Um, oh yeah, the Swift Sail. That's right. I heard about that. Yeah, it's instead of the little blue icon, it's red, and then you go. I don't know if it's 1.5 times speed or like double speed. Yeah, totally useless now. Yeah, not as bad as Let me empty this out. Not as bad as the Miiverse stamps, I think, for Twilight Princess HD. That game got done dirty, considering I think the Miiverse service was up for less than a year total after release of that game. And granted, it was replacing a lot of what it was replacing. I'm pretty sure it was rupees a lot of the time. I haven't played that one, but heard terrible things about the stamps. Yeah, it's just sad. Oh, alright, I was about to say, can I not climb up? Well, yeah, I mean, I probably wouldn't dislike. I probably wouldn't dislike the HD version of this game. But generally speaking, I do have a lot more nostalgia, even with the ones I haven't honestly like played for. What the heck? What is this? One second. Do you think it's good, but purists don't like the lighting changes? Yeah, fair enough, I guess. Uh, yeah, for me, I'm usually a little bit of a sucker for the at least for this period of time, like the original visuals of a lot of these games. I mean, partly because I grew up with the GameCube, and then later on, like the Wii. But oddly enough, this is not a game I played, and beyond like a 20-minute demo, I did not play this game really much at all in my youth. All right, maybe I'll skip that chart for right now. In the meantime, let's go. Yeah, sorry, my voice is all raspy now. Yeah, no, it looks it does look nice. Oh, you know, part of it might be also I think they redid the soundtrack. I think they redid the soundtrack for that version of the game. I think for me, it does hold up visually. Yeah, I don't know. There's something I like about the visuals of this one. Some of the textures look a little muddier, but then in other regards, it almost feels like it looks a little more like a little more vibrant. The colors can be a little more popping in some area. I don't know. It's weird. I'm not sure if I'd say it's necessarily better or worse, but it's different, and I think my personal preference leans towards this one, from what I've seen. Beyond that, I think the soundtrack. I think they redid the soundtrack to be more like orchestral. Not really sure how I feel about. Not really sure how I feel about that. Mainly just okay, whether it's objectively better or not. A lot of like the MIDI format for music, especially for like games and whatnot, I'm admittedly kind of a sucker for. Also, I think it was just the fact that a lot of games around this time period, around that like the mid 2010s especially, like having it redone by an orchestra was the big thing to do. So like every big studio was doing it. Not sure. It does sound very similar if they did change it. I don't think so. They won't be. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I know I think the Gen 3 Pokemon remakes for the 3DS, for instance, I know they... Well, I mean, they were going from Game Boy to 3DS, so would have stuck out like a sore thumb if they used the Game Boy's like music for that. But like, and I feel like it just... It's not that it can't be done well, I just feel like a lot of the time when you do that with the soundtrack, a lot of like songs that previously sounded very distinct from each other kind of become like somewhat homogenous, it feels like, in terms of audio. Like they all just sound like kind of the same. Like the difference is, I don't know, it's hard to describe, I guess. I'm not really a music person in general. I mean, I like music, it's not really, like, I don't really know a ton about it, like, academically or whatnot. If that's the right term for it. Always get if there's a title. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I remember Gen 2. I remember the Gen 2 remakes had an entire item dedicated to that. Heart Gold and Soul Silver had an item. Granted, it was in the post game, so there are quite a few tracks you don't really get the opportunity to toggle. But yeah, no, that has one. I know the what is that? I know the Paper Mario, I think the Thousand Year Doors remake HD version, whatever it is. I know that one had it, but it wasn't in like the end of the game, but it did require you to go through like a chapter or two before you had access to it, I think. But yeah, no, I always love when they give you the option to like toggle between the two. I don't know, at the end of the day, it wouldn't be as big of an issue if you could easily access like all versions of the game or whatnot, then like I wouldn't really care all that much. Like, feel free to change the music or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like maybe it's oh, I never. Is this the question mark island? I just realized I never charted this. So I'm probably gonna need to do that first. Pretty big on emulators nowadays because of accessibility? Yeah. Yeah, because I mean, for a lot of games, yeah, the only other alternative for a lot of games is shell out like a few $100s and also just happen to have the hardware that it's played on and have it functioning after like 20, 30 years of use or disuse. Nintendo likes you to buy their games every generation. Every generation, yeah. No Wii U shopping. That annoys me so much. Like I never did pick up a Wii U, but like that is something I kind of mourn a lot with like the end of the Wii U era, is the fact that they just kind of abandoned like having a traditional virtual virtual console on like their eShop. So now it is just all remakes or just the Nintendo Switch Online service. Come on, I don't want to have to pull out another item to fight you guys. At least not while I'm also fighting the ship here. Okay, there we go. You're playing this again on CEMU now? Oh, gotcha. So we got Wind Waker, so if you ever delete it, it's gone for good. Yeah, that's just like I didn't have a Wii U. I didn't really have a big urge to buy a Wii U. Now I especially don't want to. And it's the same as like every other company in the industry, kind of just like they don't really want to sell you anything anymore. They just want to rent it to you, which just generally kind of like sucks for you, especially since there isn't really a huge incentive in it for them to maintain those services, as it seems. Here, let me... Got secondhand for quite cheap. It's a Breath of the Wild machine. Yeah. Every company's trying to push people. Yeah, I mean, a lot of them... You also have, like, companies who don't even want you to have, like... it's already been pushed for a while with... Okay, this is not the set of islands I thought it was. Okay, let me see what this is real quick. Oh, shit. Oh, okay. Alright, I've already done that. But yeah, no, it's, like, it kind of started... It kind of started with music, and then it went to, like, games and movies and whatnot, of having them all digital. And now it's just kind of to a point where it's not just digital, some of them are also, like, you know, renting the games and whatnot. And then now there's also companies who are like, oh, well, we don't want to sell you, like, a computer to play these, like, high-end games on or whatnot. Why don't you rent a computer from us? Like, why don't you rent to use a computer from us and stream it? Oh, yeah, and then, like, renting servers as well. Oh, shit.
Hey.
I was going the wrong way. Alright, sorry, sorry, King of Red Lions. Yeah, shoot, what was I saying? Like, I know, like Battlefield, for instance, if you've ever played Battlefield at all, there are no, like, at least in entries in the last, like, 10 years, more than 10 years, 15 years or so, there is no way to have, like a private, like a custom game or anything like that. You have to full on, like, rent a server from EA for that, or a third-party service. Guys, Blake here, good luck with your quest and enjoy. Yeah, thank you. That was fun chatting for a bit, even if the subject itself isn't super fun. Ironic, since it's concerning games. But yeah, hope you have a good one. Yeah, heard that. Stay clear competitive FPS myself. Yeah, fair enough. Alright. Wait, am I on the... I keep forgetting to actually check up here. Okay, so I think I just full-on missed the island that was in this tile. I give up. Oh, hey, there's the moon. Yeah, I just full-on forgot to check the moon for most of the time playing this game. Not that I thought there was any, like, purpose to doing so, and I didn't exactly expect that there was a ghost ship that only appeared on certain phases of the moon. But, eh. So I'm thinking maybe it's that island. Okay, this is a Triforce piece we're going for, right? Wait a second, is this is where... No... Please tell me that right there is going to be a Triforce piece in the water? hi. My gosh. Just have to wait until they get very close. Yeah, I think so. I think that's where I was messing up. No, I didn't want to get out. Alright, but I think it's on the right side. And if it isn't, I'll be able to just check the left side instead, really quickly. Oh, there we go. Nope, might have the being a little too loud on my end. Nope, yep, that's the Triforce Shard. Alright, that's one. That's another one taken care of. Chart. Okay, so I need to figure out what to do with those islands to the north. Yeah, relatively speaking, these definitely feel like the more difficult ones. Alright, so I've got three more charts to actually pick up and acquire. One more to decipher. And then it's 5 more shards I will need. Here, let me look at those, let me look at that chart again. Let me see if I can go to the... Sorry. Let me see if I can go up to the northeast corner. I said northeast corridor. It's something else entirely. Yeah, it does seem like I'll need to, what is it? It tells me what tile it's on, but it does seem like I kind of need to, in a lot of these cases, chart out the island in order to really get a good idea of where on the island it is. I never did get that, Wait, let's see, didn't I have another chart for that, for, like, where fairies were? I had something like that. No, I think it's just Tingle. Yeah, it's just Tingle showing those 2 fairies specifically. Alright, yeah, everything else I'm on my own for. Sorry, I forgot about that a little bit. Didn't there used to be a ship in the middle of this? Like I know this is referring to the ghost ship, but like, didn't the ship also used to be on the chart itself? Did it just like burn itself out of existence? Just erase all record of it existing. Alright, see a fish over there. Sorry, a fish man. I think that's officially what they're called. Officially. Oh my gosh. I'm a poet and I didn't even know it. Nope, nope, wrong item. It's not there, is it? Regardless, we'll find out. No, it doesn't have the stream above it. I think that usually indicates the more important treasure items. Anything from a, I think anything from a treasure chart gets the big stream above it, basically. Everything else, I think, just gets those little itty-bitty things. Like, for instance, if it's just a red rupee. Yeah. Come on, bud, help me out. See seagulls flying all around some seawater. That's a sign you need to be wary, Fry. Because the seagulls flock to wherever big octos appear. Big octos, I tell you. Those things don't mess around. Huh. Alright, interesting. Be really funny, because there's a lot of seagulls hanging around right now. That'd be really funny if a big octo just appeared out of... Like, as soon as the dialogue finished, a big octo appeared. Like, oh, you gotta be careful, Fry. Oh, this is the question mark. Okay. Wasn't quite sure. Yeah, there it is. A big stream there. That's probably the Triforce shard. Better a Triforce shard than a Triforce shard. Oh, this is not gonna end well. Oh my gosh. Okay, that was good. Just long enough to be useful. Thank you for that. Oh, are you hitting each other? Oh my gosh, I think that they were hitting each other. Here, let me get back in between you two. Come on, dude, don't you want to hit me? Eat your fuzzy tail oak, you're hungry. No. I'm sorry, Potato, but you can't. Here, don't worry, you can feast on the dead and stuff. Here, you just gotta go diving for them. They're on the seafloor now. Okay, that's all the Triforce shards we can get with what we currently know. So we'll just have to find more charts. One of which should probably be on that island over there. Oh my gosh, it's the derpy seagulls. I still love them, even if they're possibly indicating a big octo somewhere nearby. I still love them. Look at these derpy fellas. Look at how much effort they put into or like their call. It does feel a little weird that the Great Sea is yeah, it's the King of Red Lions saying that all the surrounding sea is too dangerous to navigate because there's no islands, because there is no point of reference for anywhere out there, or is it just that like, hey, if we sink or something, there's nowhere to go. Like there's no nearby landmass. Maybe that, I'm not sure. Ugh. But yeah, now I'm really wondering where that boron came from. I mean, what is it? In Spirit Tracks, there is an area. There is an area of Spirit Tracks where what is it? You can find Gorons there. They basically have their own little depth map. I think Spirit Tracks is technically. I think they call it Hyrule, but it's not like the same Hyrule. It's like a different one. It's pretty sure it's supposed to take place quite a while after Wind Waker and Spirit Tracks. Phantom Hourglass. Definitely. I mean, all things considered, definitely not all that long because Nico's still around. He's just very old. He's just an old man at that point he's like balding. It's all gray, not even gray hair, just full on white hair, I think, at that point. It's kind of funny because he just remained looking pretty much the same minus the hair the whole time. What's this? Oh, it's another one of these. I see. Wasn't quite as efficient as I was hoping for. Alright. Let's see. Okay, so that's 1 out of 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's 1 out of 4. Done. Oh, these are all the bokoblins or whatever, I'm guessing. Yeah. I think they're bokoblins. I forget their, I kind of forget a lot of their names. The moblins, I think, are the ones with the giant lips and the pole arms, I think. I don't know, they creep me out, I'm not gonna lie. The moblins. Like, they're just weird. It is kind of funny how much more that like art style for like the skeletons and whatnot works for Wind Waker compared to Majora's Mask. Because yeah, I'm still convinced that it does still look like the it does kind of still look like the two like bumbling guards from Ikana. The what is it? The Royal Guards. Let me switch back to the arrows. Oh, you lot are annoying. Is one of them gone? Yeah, that's two of them gone. Alright, let's see. More Dark Nuts? That's my guess. Alright, don't know what that was, but couldn't have been important. Probably wasn't important. Alright, here we go. Good start getting one of them without armor. Damn it. I got one hit on that dude. I almost got like a follow-up hit on the other to get his armor off, but wasn't quite lucky enough for that, it seems. Ooh, it didn't even have to parry him or anything in order to get his armor off. Do you kind of like how all the Dark Nuts, once their armor's off, they just kind of look like they've been like working in a forge or something. I don't know, it's just like the apron. Doesn't really strike me as like something they'd be wearing underneath. I don't know, it doesn't really look like clothes they'd be wearing underneath. It looks more like, again, it looks like they were working a forge or something, in my mind. Alright, the Knight's Crests do kind of have me a little confused about something. Like, where did they come from? Like, who distributed these? Was there like an old... I don't know. Mainly just the fact that, like, the one guy on Outset Isle has one, apparently, from his younger days. Like, who gave that to him? It doesn't just conjure up in the hands of a good swordsman. Because otherwise, I'm kind of wondering, like, the only other source we really see for them is Dark Nuts, I think. And the occasional chest or something. So, like... What is it? Did Ganon basically just, like, were all these dudes dead and Ganon, like, resurrected them as Dark Nuts? Or did they try to fight him at all? Like, are they previous heroes that were trying to fight, and he was just like, ha, take that, you work for me now. And also, you're like a weird Doberman dog-looking person. Like, I don't know. Especially since they have like the glowing eyes. I don't know. Alright, let me just check the charts real quick. Okay, so that only leaves 2 more Triforce charts to acquire. Alright, let me see if I can get close to that one that's like kinda near the center of the map. And then I'll see about deciphering them. And then yeah, I think I'm gonna leave that I might end up leaving that one that was on, I assume it's on one of those cliffs. Might leave that for... Oh wait, no, because that was... Alright, you know what? No, I'm just gonna go decipher them, because I just remembered, yeah, that Triforce chart is the Cabana. I don't really... I don't know, I might just save... I think I'm gonna save that for another time. Nope, nope, nope. As much as I would love to, destroy this thing, bring it down, it will have to stay for now. I guess those are supposed to be slimes on the bot, or, sorry, choo-choos? No, I don't wanna... Alright, there we go. Yes, I didn't realize he was gonna go through that whole spiel again. Alright, I think I only have, I only got 2 more since last time, I think. Alright, yep, seems about right. Okay, well then I can just look at the incredible chart. Oh, there's one by... Okay, so there's one by Outset, and then there's one by... Headstone? I think? Which makes me think the other 2 are going to be somewhere in the northwest. Just by process of elimination, since the rest of the map kind of seems like it's been utilized in some way by this whole process. I don't think anything's going to be, like, on Forsaken Fortress or anything, but, like, I don't know. Alright, Outset, and then to the east from there. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get these 2 Triforce shards, and then I'm gonna save the other 2, plus whatever happens from that point on, for next stream. Ugh. For fuck's sake. Ugh. Oh my god, Link, why are you leaning so far to the side? Oh, that was the boat. Okay, now let's see. Wait, that's not the ice isle, right? That kind of looks like the fisheye isle, but it wasn't marked. That wasn't marked as Not on the map. Oh, I never did. Okay, I never. Yeah, no, Headstone is the next one over. I don't know what this one is. Oh, I think it's another one of these, I think. Five Eye Wreath. Oh, I thought it was Fish Eye Wreath. Guess I misread that. Oh, shoot, I forgot to actually look for the one depicting whatever's on the outset. Alright, so it's around back of the island. Oh my gosh, they still haven't fixed the damn bridge. Alright, let's see if this is a hit or a miss. It is a hit. Need only 3 more. Yep. Indeed we do. Let's see if we can line ourselves up with that. I thought it already disappeared. It's like, how am I supposed to keep my eye trained on where it is? I pressed the wrong button. Oh, thanks to the reminder. Yeah, I pressed the wrong button. I wanted the in case it wasn't obvious, I wanted the claw, not the sail. Good. Did go far enough, right? It's a little hard to tell with a little hard to tell. Excuse me? How exactly did that happen? Am I going faster than I think here? Okay, I'm more than just a little confused, I think. There we go. Oh my gosh. I don't know why it was so hard for me to finally hook that. Alright, a few more rupees. Gosh, I really wouldn't want to be the person who misses the big wallet that you get. One that lets you store more than 200 rupees or however much it was. I forget how much. I'd really hate to be the person who misses that for all of the game and then finds out that, hey, it costs about 400 rupees. Sorry, it costs about 400 rupees per Triforce chart to decipher. That, yeah, I'd really hate to be that person. So, glad I found it when I did. Very, Very thankful. Alright, looks like I'm gonna get into a bit of a spat with this guy. Already loaded the cannon and was like, oh, well, I mean, I might as well shoot it. Right. See if I can get to you. Okay, close enough. Wait. Wait, is this Headstone Isle? Wait, am I still in... Oh. Oh, I thought... Oh, that was Outset. Okay, so this is... alright then. I don't know how, okay, yeah, that's right. I don't know how I forgot that the Triforce chart... It looked the same as the... whatever other island that was that had a bunch of... Five-Eye Reef? It's a reef, maybe? I don't know, I'm not really sure what to call it, to be honest. Here, I'll just put the bow and arrow back on that button for now since it's empty. Alright, don't know how to mix that up. I feel like I might not even need to chart it. Although if I see the fish, if he's on the side, if it's pretty easy to get to, then I'll probably do that first. Oh, well, I see him. I don't see an entrance immediately over here, so I'll opt to go left and get him while I'm going over. It's not like I'm skipping an entrance on this side anyway. Yeah, quit your flopping about. Oh, it's only two of the... What is it, 2-Eye Reef? Tell you, lately no one around these waters has seen the beautiful fairy who bestows magic power. She used to live here, Fry. All anyone ever sees anymore are the big octos that have been appearing lately. Maybe they scared her off. Oh no, I sure hope they didn't eat her. Huh. Wait, will I get more magic power here? Will I finally get my, will I finally get my big magic bar? The only thing I can think of when I say big magic bar is the with Majora's Mask, where there literally was just a magic bar, being the milk bar. If get the Chateau Romani, and then for the rest of that 3-day cycle, you just had infinite magic. You just would not deplete for any reason, other than restarting the 3-day cycle. That was pretty sick, I'm not gonna lie. don't know how they would. I don't really know how they would work that into a future game, but it was a cool feature. But you also had to do. I think you had to do the side quest each time to get access to it. It was also like 200 rupees or something. 400. Okay, so it is right behind that tower over there. Okay, hopefully I don't get shot doing this. There we go. I almost feel like these chests have like a bigger area that's acceptable to grab. I don't know, it feels like I've had an easier time grabbing them compared to some of the other things. There we go. I need 2 more. Oh yeah, it's coming together a bit. It's a piece of the sacred golden triangle that sleeps on the ocean floor, far beneath the waves. Yeah, sweet. Yeah, this whole thing's really starting to fill out. Yeah, it feels weird. I mean, not as weird as when playing Ocarina of Time and seeing that item, that whole menu fill out. That felt weird because that was I don't know, that was actually a game I played a substantial amount in my childhood, but never got to like the end of. Yeah, it's a weird looking island over there. I'm gonna check out what that is real quick, and then actually that might just be the southern fairy isle, in which case that'll be my second time going there this stream. But I'm gonna go there, see what it is, and then from there I'm gonna probably hop off, find something to raid into. Actually, you know, I might just start. Yeah, I'm gonna cheat a little bit. I'm gonna start looking around, see who's live. What? What is that? That's not. No, that is the frozen. I think that's the. Yeah, this is the frozen island. I thought it wasn't. For a moment, I don't know why. Okay, but yeah. Anyway. Here we go. Let me just save. Yes, I would like to save. I would not like to continue playing, thank you. Not for now, anyway. Alright. Oh my god, October 23rd. That's insane. I think do this one. Well, that doesn't look corrupted or anything. Alright, but yeah, thank you all for hanging out here. Let me just find someone to raid real quick. Let's see. Garflin's doing marbles. Tego's doing Minecraft. Oh, Star's also doing. Are they doing the? Oh, it's Brookie Rumble. Okay, so just Kit. Oh gosh, okay. There's quite a few people. Or their side. Here, well, I know just about everyone. Here. I think watches. Most people here know of or watch Tego. Actually, when was the last time I raided Tego? I know Tego doesn't stream a ton anymore. I don't think I've raided them in a while. Yeah, it's probably... I'm trying to think who would be on the same team. Because whoever's in the same team, it might be a shared chat. Whatever. I think I'm putting too much thought into it. I'll just raid Tego. Tego pull. Yeah. Thank you all again. It's been nice hanging out. John, thank you for the resub. Lucky, thank you for dropping by. Potato, Rocco. Spice. John, good to see you. Sorry, other John. John with a J, not a D. Not a John with just a J, not a DJ. You know what I mean. Here, let me get a raid message up. If you wish to use it, feel free to. I need to make another command that has the same message but without the emotes. But yeah, feel free to copy this if you wish. If you don't have the emote, it'll probably just appear as the text. So I think there's a command you can use to use points to unlock it. Otherwise, feel free to just delete that from the message. If you want something to post in chat when Twitch delivers us there. But yeah. And I'm gonna see if I can try to find a day this week to stream. It's still gonna be cold, but it's not gonna be, I don't know, as long as we don't like lose power or anything, I think we might have some strong winds a few nights, and with the temperatures you never know for certain. But yeah, have a good time at Tego's, enjoy Rookie Rumble, I believe it's the 1-year anniversary, and I will catch you later. Sorry for the slurred words.